after your 10-step routine, you will not go and jump bus. You will not use their elbow to clean your face. Ah, sister. Well, you don't have to look like your journey to the office. When I am hungry, I know you still think. This is not another eat girl, body girl, corporate girl routine video. No, this is not. This is simply just how to survive work, even while still being the eat girl and all of that. Just how to survive work, especially for regular girls. Okay, sis, please. I am just trying to get to work. I am just trying to survive work, like get to work, get paid, and go home, and have like a balanced life and not lose our minds in the process. Yeah, especially trying to balance 9 to 5, 8 to 5 with the rest part of our lives and the whole network. It's this, drink lemon water, don't drink this, don't microwave plastic, don't, yeah, that kind of thing. This is a safe space. This is going to be as realistic as possible, right? No guilt, no pressure, no guilt tripping, just vibes and survival. A bit about myself and why I decided to make this video. So just to give you background, I get it. I was someone who used to wake up at 4 in the morning. 4, 3. I wake up at 3 a.m., get ready for work. I have to leave my house by 4 so that I can get to the major bus stop by maybe 4:30 so I can go with the first bus. This arrangement includes a lot of things. It includes trekking, includes it's gonna be a very rough morning. Then we get into the bus, everybody's sleeping because come on, it's still early. And then I get to the office whenever. Sometimes I get to the office 8:15, sometimes 6:30. It's that crazy. Road is just unpredictable. Coming back from work, once it's 5, I'm running away. Like my bag is packed, 5 o'clock, I'm out of the gate. And then when do I get home? I get home whenever I get home. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 12:30. Yeah, it has been that crazy for me. And then instead apartment hunting, I tried looking for in Yaba. So this is my story, and this is why I think that I can give you some of the tips that helped me. Remember, getting home, struggling for bus, trekking, doing all of those things. You want to do a 10-step routine. Calm down. Let's get into this. All right, so this is strictly based on my experience and based off of what I have done that did help me, and I still currently do. Is it possible that some of those things will change? Yes. By that way, let me know in the comment section which of these you will try or which of them you also do that actually helps you. First of all, once you start working, if you have money, my dear brothers and sisters, buy a washing machine. Maybe you did not hear me. If you have money, buy a washing machine. It is going to save you a ton of time, and I will explain that at the end. So having a routine in everything you do really helps because it's just what you do every day. So this just sort of helps you adapt and just makes your life easier, right? Let's start with dressing. I iron my entire wardrobe. Yes, and I would explain. Light isn't as stable in some places, right? And sometimes, even for the stable areas, it could just be that particular day that you need them. That is the day that there would be no light. You hear that the transformer has exploded, or your own house will not have light. And you are that girl who has watched that video that says dress well, or you're that girl that likes to dress well, that likes to look prim and proper, well ironed clothes. Now you have nothing to wear. Honey, I do not joke with that. I iron my entire wardrobe. I can live in an apartment where it's a bit scattered. My wardrobe is almost never scattered. My dresses are ironed. And what I do is 5 days in the week, I'm working the entire 5 days. I arrange my clothes the way I want to wear them. The top, the pants, the top, the pants. So I know Monday I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. I arrange it down to the panties because you leave those panties out. Remember, you're going to wake up so early to go to work, or maybe you don't even wake up early, but you want to sleep in. You don't want to start moving from Yaba from like 6. You want to leave your house by 7, right? That's fine. Know what you want to wear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you're ironing your clothes down, meaning that if you need to change something, you don't need to start re-ironing. You don't need to start being, oh, what do I wear? You have a wardrobe malfunction. What do I wear? No, you have clothes that iron. It's just to pick them and wear them. Another thing, your routine. What you want to wear on Monday? For me, I wear Mondays, blazers, very very corporate. Tuesdays, you likely see me on the business casual. By business casual, I mean maybe a pants and a blouse. So now not a blazer, just like a blouse. Wednesday, a gown. Thursday, if the company allows jean, maybe a jean. Friday, native, or Friday native or jean. Thursday, I can maybe wear still a business casual or a polo or something. That way, you already know what you're going to wear. You're not looking from scratch. Like, you need to prepare how you want to look. Your jewelries, keep them in a place where you can see them. Arrange yourself for the week. 1,000 things to worry about that week. It's not what you're going to wear. It socks, scarf, your wristwatch, bangles, whatever you're going to need, have it. Secondly, your work bag should always, always, always be arranged. Arrange your work bag a night before. This includes your office card, that's your identification card, your key, your book, your jotter you use in writing, your laptop, your pen, your lip balm, your hair comb. Have all of those things in your bag so that when the idea is so you don't get overwhelmed when you wake up in the morning, you shower, you pick your dress, you wear, you pick your bag, and you're out. Yeah. So whatever you use at work, have them ready. And don't forget your cash. Don't forget your cash. Okay, it could just ruin your day. But for everything you use, your purse, have them in your bag a night before. If it's something you need to put as you're coming back home, put that thing in your bag so that when you're done, you just pick your bag and you dash out. Okay. Thirdly, you need a really good sleep. And one thing I know about people who live very far, have to commute to work, sometimes the sleep is just never enough. Now you get back from work at maybe 7, 8, 9, and you will not go to sleep. You want to scroll in social media, especially TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, one video does the 20, because of the short time, and that's it. You need your sleep, otherwise you're going to wake up grumpy, tired. All these things you will not even have strength for them. You need to be able to sleep. So stop scrolling a few minutes or like 30 minutes before bed. Even when you just don't feel like sleeping, just lay down on the bed, keep your phone aside, and yeah, the sleep will come when it would come. There are certain times where you're disturbed and all of that, but just stop scrolling, because the scrolling never ends. And that's how you don't sleep until maybe 1 or 2, and then you have to wake up by 5, and then you've woken up as a grumpy old person and tired. So you don't need that in your space. And as for waking up, it's also the same thing. You do not have to press your phone immediately you wake up. I know that in our age and in our time, when you wake up, the first thing you want to do is maybe check the time. Okay? Yes, check the time. When you see that it's not time to wake up, go back to sleep. You might not be able to sleep, but close your eyes and just leave it closed. Because that moment, immediately you unlock your phone, you enter WhatsApp, you've now seen messages from yesterday, and then you went on TikTok. Before you know, 2 hours, you're on your bed. Time you'd have used to rest, you're on your bed. You've just used it to scroll. I always, it's something that I started doing. When I wake up from sleep, I check the time. If it's not time for me to sleep, if it's not time for me to wake up, I go back to sleep. All right. And always have your alarm on. Oh. Yes, very important. Do not say, I wake up 4:35. I'm already awake without my alarm. But I still set my alarm for a particular time, because that's time I want to stand up, wake up and stand up. Okay. So have an alarm for waking up. Have another one to remind you. If you're someone who finds it difficult to stand up, have another one to remind you to actually stand up from the bed. You can give it like 5 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart, right? Now, When I wake up from sleep, I pray in bed. Yes, I know some people will be like, oh, stand up, go and read your Bible, go and do this. Absolutely fine. Just arrange your day, your morning that way. I do not stand up from my bed. It's the very first thing that I do because when I stand up, I realize I want to do something else. I want to go and do on that. Maybe I decide I want to go and pee, and I just never go back to reading the Bible or praying. So from the bed, I pray. So now it's now a thing that my prayer wakes me up. So I pray from deep within out. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm sleeping, I am waking up, yes, and I'm waking up with thank you, Jesus. And then I continue my prayers. Not every day, but there are days when it happens. So the point is pray there. Pray in bed. Let it be the first thing you do. Pray on your bed. If your Bible is close to you, read your Bible on your bed. Right. But if you have a prayer place, it's also okay. These tips are just pick the one that works for you, right? If you have a prayer place and you can go there without being distracted, fine. But I pray in bed, and if I need to do something else aside my bed, yeah, I can also do that thing, that spiritual thing, whatever, aside my bed. But on this bed, I'm going to pray first. If not, I will not pray that day. Very likely. Should you wake up and it's not time to sleep, stay in bed, don't operate your phone. You know that thing when you wake up at 2, you're not pressed, so you don't want to pee, but you just woke up and you're like, what the heck? Stay in bed, close your eyes, you will go back to sleep. Sometimes it takes a while, but just stay in bed because if you do not pay your sleep at night, you will pay for it with your day. It's either you're dozing at work, it's either you're so tired you cannot grasp the concept, or you're just grumpy and angry at everybody at the office. Have a makeup routine that works for you. There are two things to this, right? See, some people don't do their makeup at home, they do it in the office. Why some people do their makeup at home, yes, and maybe just have a powder in the office. Some people don't even take powder to the office. There are different types. Find the one that works for you. But more importantly, have a routine. How you do your brow, how you apply your foundation, your go-to lip. You line it with brown, and maybe you use your concealer to have in the middle, or you line it with brown and you apply a lipstick. That routine helps you manage your time better when you're preparing in the morning. So you don't spend like hours trying to draw your brow this way. The morning is not the time to start practicing Beyonce style of brow or Laifa style of brow. No. The morning is for you to just prepare and go to work. So you have that routine. That's what you do. And you've been doing it almost every day, so you're good. Also, you do not always have to do foundation to work. You can just apply powder. And it does work. Even if it's not a it's not a full coverage powder. Apply it on your face multiple times, like build up the coverage. Okay, and keep the makeup very, very simple. If you're someone who likes to fix lashes, probably you go and do lash extension, right? Fixing it like every single morning, would that really work? I do not think so, but if it works for you, okay. But I just feel like that's stressful. You might as well just have a semi-permanent lashes so that you just do your makeup and you move on. For girls who are learning their makeup, it's not time to try that tutorial. It's not time to do all those things. Have something that works for you. Draw your brows. If you know it takes you time, you can take it to work. Just have something at work that you use. Draw your brows and all of that. If you're doing facial routine, you can do it from home. However, the problem with doing all of these things from home is if you're going a route where you're going to struggle bus, after your 10-step routine, you will not go and jump bus. Somebody will not use their elbow to clean your face. Sister. Oh, I feel your pain. You can do that at the office. You can just apply your moisturizer and do the rest at the office. If you can do it from home, that is also fine. The only thing you need to do is you need to carry wipes so that before you apply that, you just wash your hand, wipe your hands, and then do the rest. A lot of people leave from the office. They have like a makeup purse, which they take back on Friday, bring it on Monday. Some people even leave it permanently at the office, except maybe your office does not have space to keep this, because I know a lot of offices are not going that route of not having space to like no personal space, no cupboard, no that. Then you can do your makeup from the house and just carry like a brush and a powder and touch up in the office. Stick to one look. Goal is just change the lip combo from time to time. All right, so you line with brown, you put purple. Tomorrow you just use a purple lipstick. Tomorrow you use red. Next tomorrow you do a new lip, that kind of thing. For your hair, prep everything you need to prep for that day. You can carry your natural hair to work. I've said it on this channel so many times. It's absolutely fine. Carry your natural hair. Just make sure it's neat and all of that, so you don't even have to stress. So if you're gonna wear a wig, straighten it before that day. Prep on Saturday against your entire week. Eat well and stay hydrated. See, meal prep for your entire week. If you're staying in the family house, the best thing ever. That's assuming they are cooking for you, right? But now let's say you're not staying in the family house, you're staying alone. You need to prep for the entire week. What I do is I cook one soup and stew, right? And then maybe jollof rice and fried. Okay, no, jollof rice. The week I cook jollof rice, I won't cook fried rice and then like that. Then I realized that I kind of got tired because I wanted to mix spice things up. So I make stew, two soups, so when I come back from work, I have something to eat. If you like to eat egg, you can batch, but I'll just maybe batch fry for maybe 3 days, right? Because of course it's egg. You can batch fry. So basically prep for your entire week, put it in the fridge. If you like to eat beans, cook, keep in the fridge, right? So when you come in the morning, maybe what you're cooking is rice and maybe spaghetti. Some people won't go as far as meal prepping down to the rice. So when they wake up in the morning, they bring the rice from the fridge, bring stew, microwave it and eat. And then whatever they will take to the office is ready. Maybe it's yam porridge, they pack it, carry it to the office. Yes, people are that crazy. And it saves you time. So that morning you're not about to cook. But if there's somebody who does not like to eat maybe pre-cooked rice and you want to do, when you're in the bathroom, you can put your rice on the fire. Just remember, shada is on the fire so you don't burn the house. But you can put your rice on the fire while you are in the bathroom. So by the time you come out, it's ready. You're dressing up, you're eating, and then you're out. Have snacks. I realized very quick into my career, right? I realized very quickly that when I am hungry, I don't used to think. Right. So I am slower when I'm hungry, and there are people who cannot eat at the goal. Maybe eat a little, and then you have to eat maybe at the intervals of maybe in the morning you eat twice, in the afternoon you have to eat twice, in the night you have to eat twice. And then when you count that, you see that it's the same thing as people who are eating maybe just once in the morning, once in the afternoon, maybe because of the size of the stomach or something. Yes, sometimes I cannot eat in such a large quantity, otherwise my tummy starts paining me, like I need real pain, right? Like I've stretched it so much. So I always have snacks with me. I am practically always eating. Yes, especially when I have a lot of work, like a lot of work, and that work requires mental. It's more mental, right? You will find me eating. I'm gonna eat. Yeah. I don't know. Me, I will eat. Okay. Drink water as well. I always have water beside my bed, on my bed stand, my bedside table. Yeah. I always have water with me. Just I don't know. I wake up at night, I'm thirsty, I have water, I'm not standing up from my bed, I just drink water, which mostly always happens to me. I always wake up thirsty. And in the morning as well, before I do any other thing, after I pray, I drink my water and then start moving around. Yeah. So stay hydrated. So if that one things are wrong with you, you know you're not hungry, you're not dehydrated. Dress up well. You do not have to look like you're journeying to the office. Yeah, while at the office, you do not have to look like you're trying to do it. Whether you enter keke down for whatever, whether you're almost robbed, you do not have to look like that. So simple rules: when you wear white, use a scarf to wrap yourself. Hopefully, somebody does not spill something on you that it seeps through. But then that just keeps you with how dirty the buses are, people touching you and all of that. That just keeps you clean, right? Another thing I would say is have a tail comb in your bag. It's very important. have a hand sanitizer, a hand cream in your bag, so that when Lagos has shown you shege, you can rearrange and come to the office and rearrange yourself and look brand new again. All right, now we're coming to the end of this video. It will be a good time to subscribe and just leave a comment and let me know what you actually think. Finally, I would say have your lazy days, your lazy weekends. For instance, because of the amount of commuting I was doing in a day, in fact, it was so difficult for me. But because of that, on Friday nights, Friday stroke Saturdays, as in Saturdays, I sleep in so late. You cannot come looking for me and my mom would wake me up. It's not possible. If anybody tries that, oh God, we are going to quarrel. I don't care how important it is, oh, don't wake me up. Right? It was just a thing in my house. I did not have to say it. My mom was really supportive, maybe because of her personality too. But I didn't have to even say a lot. Like, you can't wake me up from sleep. Why are you waking me? When Lagos have shown me shaggy and I'm trying to recuperate. So I take that day for myself. It's my lazy day, right? If you have light, if you stay in an area that has light, when you try to wash, remember I talked about the washing machine. You can wash on a weekday, like while you come back and you're trying to remove your clothes and shower. So while you're showering, put the clothes in the washing machine. It's running, you're running. So that the idea is try to make your Saturdays as free as possible, your weekends as free as possible, so you can do other things. If you need to visit friends, visit family, go for a networking event, you can do that. So you don't have to push all your work to the weekend. You then have like an actual lazy Saturday. Very useless. Just stay in bed. Okay. I do it. I can say it because it's something I used to do and it helps me. Then on Sunday, I go to church. I'm going for first mass, like 6:30. That's the mass I'm going for. And then I come back, maybe stay for a church meeting, but I can't stay for a church meeting to the very end. Nah. Go for a meeting and then come back home. Then in the evening, hang out with my friends and then come back home. Right? So that's it. I'm going to have my Sunday afternoon sleep. I'm going to wake up late on Saturday. By waking up late, I'm talking about 11, 12, 9. Sometimes I wake up, do my everything. I'm not standing up from that bed. I'm going to sit there. Yes, that's it. They cook food and they come and serve me. If you're somebody who lives alone, you already have food, just go microwave it and eat. Then maybe towards the evening, you can then start prepping for the new week. So that is it for me. These are things that I normally do, and I have like support systems, right? So it's basically about creating routine that would work for you. I'm not about to wake up early morning, start looking for what to wear, start doing this. No, if you're someone who likes to fix your nails, you've done that the weekend and you know how long it will take you, 2 weeks. So you know that if this is going to happen, it depends on you. Some people have a very free weekend and then the next weekend very busy or a bit more busy. Why some people like to keep it balanced, it all depends on you. But for me, I'm not somebody who fixes my nails, does lashes, does this, does that. I wake up in the morning, I shower, carry my bag, and I'm dashing out the door. I have food in my bag and everything that I need. My money, everything is with me. If I'm gonna do my makeup, as of then, I'm gonna do it at the office, and it's a very big if, because okay, well, let's have to maybe have like a big meeting or something. It's okay to just dress up, I would dress neat, I would dress good, iron my entire wardrobe. I can carry my hair like this or plait all back. If I plait a new all back, cornrows, the first week, I'm carrying my cornrows to the office. Then later I can start wearing wig. If I retouch my hair, the first week, I'm carrying my hair like that to the office. When I now learned how to, when you retouch your hair and then they pack it while it's wet, I'm carrying that for 1 week. And then the week after, I'm bringing my hair down. And then the week after that, cornrows. And then the week after that, I can start wearing wig for you guys. And then just do my normal skincare and take my bare face to the office. Invest in skincare so I don't have to do too much with makeup. Skincare takes less time. So yeah. the essence of this video is we get a lot of advice of how you have to be 100%, you have to be that eat girl, you have to be that, but in reality not all of us have that opportunity to be extra. Not all of us have that opportunity to like do a lot, I guess. It's very, very different for individuals. It's very, very different from person to person as well. What is important to one person is not the same that is important to you. So for regular everyday girls, and from time to time you want to do the extra, but really you really do not care. Yeah. That's why I decided to make this video. I have a video that talks about how it's okay to really be just the regular girl that you are. Yeah, and now this just to navigate the 95, especially if you're starting. I think this tip will really, really help. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Oh, my name is Chamaka Okebu. I just realized I never did introduce myself. Anyway, my name is Chamaka Okebu. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.